Back, everybody.
Glad to be back.
We
Hey, he's back. Do you want to play some D&D?
Yes.
I guess so.
Fantastic. So, picking up where we left off, the party finished meeting with the Council of Elders of Zepharel, putting their last bits and pieces of their plan into place while also gathering information from the elders on what they had planned for the inevitable raid on Zane and the rest of the Horn Hunters. You gathered allies, you gathered equipment, you gathered gear, you did the last bits of preparations you needed on both your mechanical doodads plus your last minute items that you needed for certain plans and tricks. You said your goodbyes to those here in Zepharel as the plan was in place. Um, you left Elvira in charge of the army of 100 plus Zepharelian soldiers that are ready on a dime to move on your word through the portal to the inevitable fight. You packed up what you could. You gathered your allies, Sonny, Batty, Rexus Unger, Viola Brimstone, Nikolai the Potion Boy. You made your way topside and you watched the last remnants of the topside Zepharelian encampment get packed up and moved into the portal. The last thing remaining, the tent that held the tapestry. As the last citizens of Zepharel made their way down to Zepharel proper, you all wrapped up the tapestry. The supervision of Leola and Rexus, the two council members who are here to make sure that the tapestry stays protected. You took the time to hook it into your apparatus to make sure it worked. You gave it a one test drive, and everything went without a hitch. You packed up your things. You had a couple of carts and horses left behind from the caravans that move the nomadic city around. It's about midday as you leave where they had made camp. You've noticed when you first got back up topside that within the last week they had moved the encampment, getting you closer to your overall goal, while not getting too close to the mountain to be spotted. You have a few days. Travel from here straight through the waste until you hit the mountain range. From there, it'll be up to you, using your memory and the markers you left, to figure out which entrance you want to use, how you want to approach Keep in the mountains. But we pick up there. Seven Deadly Sins. You have 3 days, some reconnaissance to do, and a fight on your hands. But the day is yours and yours alone. What would you like to do?
Make headway. Gonna move on.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
So guys, I mostly was just at the blacksmith down there, but is there anything we should really do back down there? Anything you feel like we really need to prepare?
I think we can prepare anymore.
Oh, did you Seven? Since you guys were, I told you before when you were leaving the forge, Did you guys find any potions that were useful, or do you think we're stocked up enough?
We're stocked up. We did. Nikolai has potions still. I have some as well. You not carrying any, Suji?
I got some, but if maybe there was a great alchemist that had some special features to it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
No.
for
Yeah,
I haven't dealt with too much potions in my travel, but back from Babby's shop, wouldn't be surprised if there's poison or some sorts of crazy magic that's available.
we have poison. You're there for that.
Yeah, but I mean, we have the poison, but who knows? Like, we could just be blinding them. I don't know all this magic stuff. I haven't dealt with it too much. Robbie, you think we're good? As long as everyone thinks we're good.
We took what we were able to take, Suji. There were some limited healing potions. I mean, given our location, I don't think we could have expected extravagance. We're working with what we have. Um, while we're walking, we have a few days. Oh, and sorry, DM. At the beginning of all this, I would have asked. I would have asked Sunny, since we had talked about it, to do the seaming.
Yep.
So that way we already have some degree of stealth as we're going. I would assume, making us look like a regular band of mercenaries or somebody that might be spotted out here should be good enough. Non-tiefling, obviously.
Yeah, that's certainly something I can handle. Anyone have any preferences, or it's just as inconspicuously dastardly as possible?
I thought I was inconspicuous.
Giant Seven, you're an 8 foot tall robot man.
Robot.
Yeah, but look, I have on clothes and this mantle and a cape. I look
That
like a regular person.
those
Seven,
all make you look more suspicious. Like
Oh,
every last piece of that.
7, you're going to get a temporary new look, but it's all an illusion, just for the purposes of our travel.
I'm gonna
Is
have
it gonna
skin.
freak you? Yeah, I was gonna ask. Was it gonna freak you out to have skin?
He has to have skin. He has to appear as if he's elven or human or something non-tiefling and not machine.
Can I have scales instead of skin?
I can do scales. Can be a dragonborn.
Yeah, I will be more comfortable with that than the mush.
All right, one dragonborn.
Did you just refer to skin as the mush? I need to take a moment there.
It's what happens when I hit it. Yes, it is the mush.
Fair.
That's perfect.
I am quite mushy. I'm just gonna say that.
Mm.
I am not. You hit me before 7. I'm not as squishy.
I know, but don't want to hit you like that. It's more when they're like already into the ground. It mushes up and into my joints.
Point taken.
It seems having mush over my joints would just be hindering. And you guys complain an awful lot about these temperatures you keep talking about.
Now, Sam, it's just an illusion. You're not actually gonna have any of the mush. Like you'll still feel like you, and not feel things.
But now I think I have a thing about that.
All right. All right. General bandits for everybody. Nikolai, I'm just gonna change the color of your pants. I think. Sunny will cast a spell.
Sounds good.
Are we the illusion? Does it also like trick us? Like, are we gonna know who's who?
You could take a moment, like he's not making you all look identical, so you all have certain features that you can identify who is who if you
Okay.
remember. It is not a hard thing to be like, oh yeah, big one with scales is 7, and
Nikolai's pants are now green.
basically,
Yeah.
ooh, color swap.
Yeah. Two like your pants now, Nikolai.
They are fancy. They are
They are.
fancier than they were before, so I appreciate that.
Yes.
I whispered to Robbie, like these bandits, I know they're just trying to make a living, but it's not terrible if we got rid of some of them. We could just disguise ourselves as all tieflings.
Are you saying, look, under normal circumstances, I would have no problem with us being attacked on the way and dealing with all of that. But I think the point is, if any of those normal bandits are scouts for Zane, I mean, it's possible we won't trick them no matter what. They might just simply be hyper paranoid and on the lookout. But we want the best opportunity, if they see us, for them to report back nothing suspicious.
That's true. We don't want any. We don't know how far his reach truly is.
And after what we do to Zane and the Horn Hunters, and the example we leave in this area, we will make sure it's known. And I imagine if we succeed, and based on what we do, people will think twice before they decide to be hunters in this area anymore.
You're a little psychopath, and I fucking love it.
Well, I wouldn't call it psychopath, simply the smartest, most direct move to ensuring the least amount of harm to future tieflings.
What?
But I
Look,
appreciate it.
whatever you need to tell yourself, Ravi.
Well,
I've seen
Robbie,
that
did you
look
tell
in
him
a
about
man's
the
eyes
signs we
before.
put up? We put up some warning signs before.
We did put up some signage. Yes. Some heads.
Yeah.
I got to shove the spikes into them and into the ground.
Well,
See,
clearly it
again,
wasn't enough.
this tracks. This is new. I expect this from 7. Ravi, I'm learning more things about you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I hate it. I'm kind of saying I love it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I suppose in
We're-
private company, Rexus, it's not that much of an issue if those know about some of my willingness to act.
Damn straight. Look, I'm maybe it's breathing this air, and maybe it's the fact that I haven't been able to hit anything that's not 7, which has been great for sparring. But I haven't killed anything in a very long time. So
It has
I
been a
guess
long
long-
time.
Oh, go on.
go it.
Yeah.
How long is what? Since I killed something?
Yeah.
Well, since I killed something, probably a couple months. Since I killed a person, a couple years.
Is that the
Oh.
last time you were out of the city?
No. In the city.
Oh. What happened there?
I I don't and I think this is probably not a shock to any of you. I don't take kindly to those that seek to exploit our people.
Naturally.
And well, a few years back, we had maybe not the last group of new arrivals we got, but a couple before that. But uh, some individuals had helped some of the tieflings make the journey, and they made it to Zephyr. We met with them, and of course, we are open to any who help any of our kind make it to Zephyr. That is part of the course. As long as you're willing to take the oath that you might learn things down below that could put you in danger, as you all did. We welcome any that have helped our kind and our people get there to our city. And well, we got word of a couple of these helpers being a little bit exploitive of our people and our resources. And well, well, me and Kylus went to talk to him, and he did what he does best, which is interrogation. And on resolution of the interrogation, I did what I do best, which is execution.
Mm. Seems like he really enjoys what he does.
A little too much, but I can't blame him because I do too. So
I guess talking about people who have betrayed, even though their story never lined up, how he got involved with Zine and everything. Have you ever met a tiefling or disguised person, anything named Brielle?
not that I've
Or
ever
like
met.
Brielle? Something like that.
Yeah, nothing. No one that I've ever met. I know you all mentioned her in your when you first came. She's never come across any of our. And kind of looks at Leola. I haven't heard of her either. That's fine. I take better notes than Rex's.
Sonny's gonna skin her.
Well, hold on. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there are a lot of good people dead because of her. So yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Though, no, nope. I made a deal that she can live because there was questions. Looks at Saishori like we promised. We talked about this that she ain't gonna die right away
Yeah.
unless she comes at me first. In which case, I'm calling self defense.
That is
That's fair.
justifiable.
Death is too good for her. She's to atone.
Skinning doesn't necessarily have to kill her. It's just some of it. The mush. Just get rid of some of the mush.
Seven, I appreciate that. I don't know if I can do it while she's alive. That's a little bit too far for me.
Wow.
Sounds like Ravi might be a psycho killer. He might be able to do that one, but
Psycho killer is again very strong language you're using here, Rex.
I really want to say kiss kiss say.
fair.
Yeah. It's okay. Ravi can teach you how to do that.
You know, Seven, I'm good. I don't. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm here for. I'm a little bit pissed off that this bitch has used my services for several years, helping what I thought was tieflings get to the promised land, and turns out she'd been delivering them to some a-hole that happens to be a demon of some kind. Again, very confusing to me, but I'm here to definitely here to kill a bunch of demons, which I feels a little bit better than killing a bunch of. Nope, nope. I'm okay with killing horn hunters. They're basically demons at this point. Um,
They're basically
we-
bullywogs.
We resolved the morality on that after our first meeting with them.
Yeah.
that's true.
Some I get to eat, some I just smash. It's fine. They don't count. And they never will.
Hey, Blution, how you doing with this conversation?
I mean, as long as I'm getting paid.
Oh, he getting paid.
I don't know, all this shit going on. It's not uncommon to see death. I know there will be a lot more in 3 days.
Yeah.
It's also pretty cool that you put the spikes on the head like that.
I thought so. They need to be able to be seen from distance. If we just left them, they would just get scavenged. And that's wasteful.
And I could tell some of these are little spellcaster guys. What's that skinny folk doing over there? Doesn't look too much of a fighter. Points to Nikolai.
Oh. He has a very important job. We gave him
And
responsibility.
that is.
He has the potions. And sometimes he stabs people.
I guess that's slightly more useful than a camel. Maybe less useful since, can't really walk around, but and use him to carry a bunch of people. But I guess everyone's got their role in the mechanisms of this machine.
Yes. He's vital, and he enjoys our group.
He's been traveling with you since the beginning.
No. But we met him all quite some time ago now. What was it, Nikolai? 7 months ago?
Oh yes, it's been quite a minute. I've been basically around since the beginning, as far as I understand.
Yeah.
Been some gaps in between, but they didn't kill my husband. It was nice.
Yeah.
Why would they kill your husband?
Well, we had a what is it? A tumultuous first encounter. We were bandits, and we had things that they wanted.
Then?
And then we were kidnapped, and well, we signed a contract that we wouldn't run away, but he kind of like looks around. It's like, but Vintress didn't write the right name on the contract, so we actually got out of it a little bit, and then we ran away. So not wanting to piss them off, we didn't stay in Vertrag very long. We made our way here to the Wastes, and then we joined up with the Horn Hunters, not knowing how else to make money. So then when they came to the Waste, they they came upon us trying to hunt horns, and when I noticed that they were them, I decided that was not what we want to do. But the rest of the horn hunters I was with went, no, we're gonna get the horns. And I'm like, they're gonna kill all of you. And they did. And that's how the heads ended up on the pikes. And my husband signed another contract. And now he's back watching their ship / looking for the auction. And I'm here. And I have potions.
Damn, great recap, Nikolai. Very, very comprehensive.
It pays to be thorough.
So, Vintith over here got a little better at writing in those 7 months. Or you holding out on something?
Did you, Vinteth? Did you?
I plead the fifth.
Pretty sure he spelled it right this time around.
Alright, fair enough. And I whispered to Seven, I got yourself with someone on a contract. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
What?
Not nothing. Seven. All right. So should we keep continuing? Guess the quicker it's done, the better.
Yes. Let's make way. This should be there. Give or take 3 days. Wouldn't be too bad. We killed most of the things on the way here, so we shouldn't be surprised by too much.
Yeah, we definitely don't have that like sandworm bait out in the open, right? It's in the magic bag. It's all safe, not scented.
Yeah.
Should be in the bag.
Robbie forgot that he was experimenting on it, and it's just in a backpack somewhere.
Wait, for
the
oh,
purple one, the purple
for
one
the
bait bag.
Oh yeah, no, we've still got that, right?
But
Yeah,
it,
they were
as
joking
in
that
it's not scented or anything. Like it's hidden in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah.
we were joking that like, oh, Robbie was looking at it like a couple days ago, and it's just in his backpack somewhere. And it's like,
Hmm. That is a good idea, though. It's we do have the option to try to use it. I just don't know if the timing's going to work out, or if. Wonder if the
I'm,
purple
I,
worms can make it inside the mountain.
I mostly just don't want them chasing us down as we walk.
Oh no, the item's trapped in an extra dimensional space. It was just a question of, is that something we could use for Zane's fortress? I don't know enough about the purple worms. Be sure if they can burrow inside the cave structure like that.
I think with the amount of tieflings we have, we should be fine. I think it would also confuse them since it'll be a little hard to communicate, and worms aren't going to exactly be on our side either.
No, they won't. So that would just be more for causing chaos.
all right, but hear me out. We summon it here before we get there, and we bring it to heal, and then we ride in on a giant purple worm.
I like that idea.
That sounds pretty amazing. But who here is familiar with taming the purple worm?
I start raising my hand. Well, I've never done a worm before, but I also don't feel like getting eaten right now.
Look, if you guys want to try that plan out, I'll give you the purple one bait bag. You can travel, I don't know, like 500 feet over in that direction and give it a shot and see if it works out. So
Hey,
All right, but what if we throw it down their chimney?
yes. They will have
Reverse
to have a
Santa
chimney.
Claus.
What is a Santa Claus?
Horrible, evil creature from the depths of hell.
Oh
So
man.
I hear.
If it's the reverse of a horrible evil creature, wouldn't it be a good thing?
Seven, I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay. Look, this was your plan.
Look, I'm just pissed and angry and small. It's a lot of things going on right now, all right?
It's okay. I was
I'm just
once small
itching.
too. But now I am tall.
see now I'm trying to figure out how we get the purple worm bait bag in. Okay, Sonny, if you have greater invisibility, you
Yep.
can get that on me and you. And
Yeah.
then I dimension door us in invisibly. We drop the bait bag. And then we get out. We dimension door out. We wait for the chaos, messes some things up. If we can find a clear line where we're confident, oh, if I teleport 150 feet in that direction, it's going to put us in a particular spot. It's not the worst option.
Hmm.
Sorry, when I say teleport us, I mean the myself and the bait bag. I would just need you for the invisibility.
I don't hate it.
Mm.
I
If
don't
their
hate it.
defenses, I'm looking towards the group now. If their defenses are too strong, we're not exactly in some sort of time deadline. We could teleport the bait bag in, wait, see if anything happens.
This
If
is
it causes them some chaos, could be the time. Because the difference is, once we get inside, we're going to need not only some time in terms of getting the soldiers out of the tapestry, but we're going to need space. So time and a secured location. I imagine that's going to be tough depending on their numbers and their layers of security. So anything that can cause them some chaos, disruption. I know the shock and awe plan worked last time, but after what Zane's already seen, if we attack his front gate, I suspect he's not going to his soldiers are not all going to panic and run to defend the wall. He's going to be more prepared this time.
Valier, can you also give me a history check with advantage?
Okay. First one. And second one. So, uh, 17.
As they're having this discussion, I think the thing that comes to mind for you, being one of the ones that was outside fighting on the wall.
Mhm.
Um, this plan was vaguely talked about before and was trying to be done. But you would remember on the two sides of that wall, that front exterior wall that you guys were fighting on, there was those two towers that were giving off some sort of high frequency signal that you determined was helping deter purple worms from striking the fortress.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
I completely forgot about
I
that.
forgot
Yep.
about that. Yeah. So yeah,
Good
I'll
call.
remind Ravi about that. That would be good. But if I remember correctly, since I was in the outside with 7, there was like they had some barrier, some like frequency thing to like make sure there's no purple worms could get around them or near them.
You're
Why
right.
that? I don't know. Sounds like a cool
That's
idea.
well, regardless of how they did it, I guess the only way around that would be disable, destroy, whatever's making that happen. But that does add another layer of complexity to this plan. If we're just talking about a piece of disruption.
Yeah. Because who knows if it's just an item or they have someone casting something frequently to make that happen. I don't have the slightest idea of how that works.
Yeah, I know things could have changed inside, but based on our current map, can we
Yes.
have a general idea now that we could be going over as a group, like looking at this thing? where roughly speaking, we believe there could be, what is the tapestry again? 20 feet wide or 15? Is it 15 or 20?
It's about 20.
20. So an area where we could have 20 feet of width and somewhere where there's enough space in front of that we're not going to be bottlenecking based on our time running around the structure before.
Sure. I will say for that, I will give you all, as you're discussing that as a group, I'll say it's a group history check to remember kind of the rough layout of everything.
Okay.
Could
So
I
everyone
do
can.
it
Oh,
with
go for it.
advance since I made all the markings?
Allow it.
Can I enhance ability myself? Because this is really important. And I'd like to remember it.
Yeah, allow it.
All right, got a 24
Thank you.
and a 24.
That one, baby.
Oh shit! Wait, what the hell happened to my D&D Beyond?
It's also
Sushi
just
was
my
not
first-
paying attention.
Oh, there it is.
19. He's traumatized, man.
That's one, and that's a 19 for a 27 on my.
So as you all again take probably the better part of a couple hours while you're just walking, you have plenty of time to discuss and kind of go over everything. I think you take this moment, that's something you all probably haven't necessarily done, which is take the time to actually think about that day. You all start to talk about your personal experiences, the things you saw, the places you were. Everything happened so quick. And when you got out of there, you were rushing. You were all dealing with the death of Katori. And maybe to some degree, you guys never unpacked this. You never really sat down to think about what actually happened during that day. As you spitball and you talk about the different areas, you remember, okay, as you're piecing it together, you came down that initial tunnel. That tunnel that you came down, that you did, at least to the best of your knowledge, collapsed on your way out. So, first issue, finding a new way in. After you got inside, there was that large open kind of cavern that led probably a good 80 or so, 80 to 100 feet from that tunnel you guys exited to where the wall was.
Mhm.
That's wide open. You can definitely make the tapestry work there. Some of the ground was a little rough. You're not sure if your contraption will deploy nicely there, but you know it could. Once you get to the wall itself has obviously the flattest surface area. Definitely has enough width and range that you could deploy this directly on the wall if you got to the top side of it.
Mhm.
Once you make it to the other side of the wall, that is where you had that 30 to 60 feet of courtyard. That is actually better ground. Like the stuff itself was not rough terrain. It was actually kind of worked
The-
stone
The,
and
sorry
yeah,
to clarify real quick. The wall, there is space on top, and that would work. It would obviously just be highly conspicuous if we did it on the wall.
100%. Yeah, it's the
Okay.
smoothest surface.
Yeah.
It's the smoothest surface in the sense that like you're not sure if you deployed your contraption on rough terrain, how that might affect the actual deploying and pulling taut of the because your
Mm,
thing works on like a system that has to have wheels, right? Because it has to like kind of spread out essentially.
yeah. Yeah.
So if you're on rough terrain or uneven terrain, it might possibly have some sort of like needing of extra pulling. Now, again, if you have time to do it, obviously easy. If you're trying to do it in an instant, that's when the terrain could come to play.
Gotcha. Okay.
Top of the wall,
Makes sense.
easy enough to do, probably very conspicuous. Inside the courtyard, the best terrain you guys saw, but obviously very conspicuous. You have to get inside the wall to actually do that.
Mhm.
Um, once you got inside the main gates, there was the kind of open foyer slash kind of what would be used almost as a ballroom. Like it's kind of that open area where there's like pillars. That's where you guys fought Zane originally. Those
Yep.
large pillared hallways. which offshoots to that led to the prison, the armory. There's the throne room that Suji ran down in another direction. To the best of the conversations that Saishori had with Brial, there is a staircase that leads up to bed chambers. So that's kind of between everybody having these conversations, that's the rough layout you guys know as far as like what you got to explore of the keep itself. Um, that's if you're trying to deploy the tapestry close by. Obviously, there's an option of somewhere within the mountains deploying the army and then marching on the keep itself. Like obviously there, then you have plenty of open space. You can do it somewhere in the gullies or somewhere in like the valleys where you guys fought the basilisks. You could kind of post up there. Like there's plenty of options. It's just how fast and where you want to deploy the army.
Yep.
So plenty of options. I think the biggest thing that you come from this conversation is the way that we originally approached, we caved in on the way out. Seven threw a bunch of haymakers into the fucking stonework and was collapsing tunnels behind you.
Yep. You'll see it did.
I'd like to apologize for that. I didn't think we'd be going back this soon.
I mean, Seven, don't apologize. We needed to shut the way off. Zane was on a fucking rampage and he was coming for us. That was the right call.
Yeah, you made the right call because like he could have been easily after us if you didn't do that.
You do a good job.
Yeah, but now we got less places to deploy if you want to. We do a shock and awe inside.
Let's find a way to get back in there.
I'm not worried about getting back in. It's getting in with everyone. And then getting out with everyone.
If we have to find a spot in the mountain to deploy the troops there, and say, forget the shock and awe and infiltration, we simply march on the fortress, then that's the plan.
That is still shocking.
Well, you're right. Zepharel's army, they understand what they're signing up for. And regardless of how safe we take this, there are going to be some casualties. I think it's inevitable, but we'll do what we can. Minimize them, put ourselves in the best position.
Yeah.
If there's an opportunity to get us inside and unleash the army, we will. But if not, then we may have to do it inside the mountain. It's going to be a lot going back to this place. I've been in a lot of fights. Most of which with you all, of course, but never had to run away quite like that.
Oh.
That was
Tactical retreat. Wasn't running away. Because we're coming back.
yeah. I feel better though. We have an army this time. We're not alone. We're not just a handful of us going against an actual army. It's army against army. So I feel way better than I did before.
So do I. The odds are much, much better for us.
Yeah, and definitely now because when we first went in there, we just thought Zane was a regular guy. We didn't know his full potential of power until then.
I mean, arguably, we still don't know his full potential, but
True.
you're right. We at least know what he is, and we have a plan, a backup plan, and another backup plan as to how to potentially seal him. I do feel good about this, as good as one can.
We're prepared.
Oh, I know we kind of I don't know if we said it last week. I can't remember. Zaishari was given the dagger right before he left town.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Just forgot I
Like,
heard that.
you got that dagger like sure. She's like, oh shit, I knew I was forgetting something.
All right, I'll take you 5 days to get to the mountain as you retrace your steps for a full
Retrace our
day.
steps, and then
Well, I guess no, you can do it instantaneously because you have the tapestry, so you just have to pop it open, go inside, get the dagger, and yeah,
oh
you also go
yeah,
back. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll test how well it works out on this desert terrain.
it's true. We could argue. We could use a test on this terrain here, and then when it comes to the seaming, it'll just look like we're putting up a big tent.
Yeah, I could easily make another wall. They'll never see what we're doing. Be fine. I'm actually much more confident about this plan than the last one because the last was smash and grab. Now it's just
Basically.
smash.
Yeah.
That's
That's
true.
half.
At least we don't have to focus on rescuing anyone this time.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, technically speaking, we want to get out of there with Brielle alive,
Yeah.
kind of, but not. Like, I don't think, I think most of us kind of have the feeling like if she dies or if Sunny kills her, it's like, well,
Or if Zane kills,
know,
we all saw
we
him do it.
tried. It's true. We tried.
I saw him. No, I saw Zane do it. But no. Yeah. Now just smash so much easier.
Yes.
We're not dividing our power.
It's Rexus and the other one's Leola, right?
Yes.
Leola. Yep.
She's right
Leola.
here, Ravi.
But,
The
I
health-
know I'm tiny, but I'm here. Because
oh,
I have a cute dress on. You see?
I do. Hey, I meant to ask you, what among the council, what made you volunteer for this topside position?
Well, I haven't ever seen the surface, so that was my first instinct. I want to go see the surface. And the second one was I wasn't going to let my steed go and die because I want to protect him. And third was I I grew up with a lot of powers and I was never able to actually use them because Elvira told me they were dangerous. So when I heard an opportunity that I could kind of let loose and kill a bunch of things, I thought, yeah, that's what I want to do.
What exactly are you capable of?
As far as I know, a bunch of magic.
Oh,
Mm.
I've been told most, well, at least when I went down to Zephyral, I inquired about magic, and I was told that most tieflings who are of magical inclination are done so by some sort of pact. Is yours essentially the same? Your magical inclinations?
No, I was born with it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, from a young age, I was very magically inclined, I suppose, and
Mm.
um, that was part of the reason why Elvira wanted me to be protected. But that was also part of the reason why that when we got here to Zephyral, I there was a seat on the council, and um, they basically said Sorazog chose me because I am the most powerful of all of the sorcerers in
Mm.
my bloodline, and therefore
Ah.
I deserve a seat on the council. And here I am.
Ah, I see. So that's why you got your seat. Well, makes sense. Your power would put you in that position. I have to say, I'm you've got me curious to see what you're capable of. Are you? You said you haven't gotten to use your magic on, in a real fight, but have you had the opportunity to test it? Are you familiar with your own capability?
Yeah, I got opportunities to test it in kind of the areas outside of Zephyral. I killed many little devil creatures because I wanted to see what I could do, and also it was fun.
Hmm.
I also may or may not have destroyed the town before me and Elvira left it, but
Well,
Correct.
we don't
No,
well,
we don't talk about that one. And
well,
actually, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, I would like to hear more about that.
Well, you
Well,
see,
were
what
there people in
happened
the village?
was, oh, there was lots of people.
Well,
Oh, jeez.
Was.
It's fine. War
Right.
crimes don't exist here. High five.
It wasn't
Well,
wasn't exactly war crime. I was just, I was kind of angry, and Elvira told me to calm down, and I said I don't want to calm down. I'm pissed off because they're being pricks, and they wanted us to leave, and I didn't want to leave. And then they really wanted me to leave, and I said this is my town, and I took over a bunch of them, and then I made them kill each other, and then I took over the town probably for like a week.
um, what exactly did they do that led to all of this? That led, or what happened that made them want you to leave? It just seems like a lot of like an extreme reaction.
They told me I was a devil,
Ah, I
and I
see.
didn't like that.
I would do it.
Were these humans?
Mostly.
Well, we've encountered human prejudice in our time. I think all of us have. It's not a pleasant experience, though I've never personally destroyed a town over it. I can understand the sentiment.
Look, I don't think I technically destroyed the town. I just made a lot of them not like each other because they didn't like me, and therefore I made them feel like the way they felt about me about each other, and then next thing I knew, they were all stabbing each other.
Huh. Clever.
Very good.
That
Hmm.
yeah, that's yeah.
Yes. Yes, well done.
Anyway,
Yes.
7. I don't want to walk anymore.
Okay.
Tinker's mental note. Never,
Mm.
ever, ever piss her off.
Do you want to go on my shoulders or stand on my hand?
Mm, hand for now, but then when my legs don't want to work anymore, then I will sit.
Okay.
She gets up on there, hands on hips, just.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, no, Robbie, I don't know what the fuck that is, but Jesus Christ.
That was we've met some colorful characters along our journey, but that was a hard poker face to maintain.
So I'm just like, I get all of the most powerful little buddies.
I'm gonna go up to Rexus when I have an opportunity. If I see him like just kind of walking by himself, I'd like to not like super quiet, like I'm trying to tell him a secret, but like I just don't want it to be overly loud.
Sure.
Rexus, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Sure.
We've been spending our time in the library, learning the histories. I'm sure many of the things that we had to, you know, make that initial agreement about. And I'm curious, not to sound ignorant, but I don't know to what extent you're required to study these things. How familiar are you with the histories of your people, the past beyond what the elves and humans and dwarves remember?
Study. No, I didn't do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I know we're older, like people wise, but I didn't if my position came with having to read a bunch of books, I probably wouldn't have taken it.
That makes sense. But just you go to all the council meetings, though, do you not?
Of course.
Have they ever discussed the idea of, I don't know, in any way informing those above of everything they've lost, or maybe, I mean, there's so much hate directed towards the tieflings, and I wonder, like anyone else, of course, the elves, the humans, the dwarves, but people are selfish. And if you were able to give them this sort of valuable information, maybe that could lead to a place for you all. And for them to learn of how much they've lost, how much they've been deceived. I'm just curious if this has ever been floated out in one of your meetings.
Well, I suppose, Robbie, that's that's kind of where the double-edged sword comes. Yeah, we know it, and unfortunately, we are still bound by certain covenants that we cannot actually disclose that willingly above surface.
I see.
As I recommend from the conversations you had with the tapestry, I don't think it's a conversation. I think it's more of like a kind of contract. I don't know how it works. I didn't have to do it. Um, but you all should be very, very careful about who you talk to here about what you learned down below. That is not a threat from the tapestry, as far as I know, of the tapestry. That is more of a threat of the gods of this world.
Mm. I personally have no plans of informing those above of what we learned. And based on the conversation I've had with our group, no one else does either.
Well, that's a good way to live because, like I said, you get burdened with information, but part of the burden is you can't share it. You can only use it down below or in places that aren't here, if that makes sense.
Yes. I guess I just asked because I was curious if, from the perspective of those in powerful positions as yourselves, if you had any ability to alter that. But I understand this is the nature of things.
Yeah, I mean, there was talks. I mean, before my time, maybe a couple centuries ago, of inviting uh, what is it, kings and rulers of other nations to Zafarel um, for
Wow.
talks that either never went anywhere or people distrusted. They thought we were leading them to the desert to die, I guess is the idea.
Well, not not a ridiculous thing to think, but
Yeah,
unfortunate.
hey, send your king and or ruler to the middle of the wastes and they could possibly learn some secret truths. It sounds threatening, like in on paper. Like it sounds like the worst plan to kill a bunch of world leaders, right?
Yes, if I'm being honest, I can't imagine many world leaders of any time period finding that appealing.
Yeah. So it was again before my time, but it was talked about. They tried. Um,
Enough.
but people already kind of hate us. So trying to say like,
Yes.
hey, we can tell you secrets of the world. Just come meet us in our desert. Just didn't
Hmm.
play well.
Yeah, well, that does make sense. I appreciate you satiating my curiosity, Alexis.
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
you all gave me an opportunity to come out here and stretch my arms.
And despite what I said before, I did usually try to find a diplomatic solution if one exists. I'm I'm just a realist, and I know when time for talk is over, then one might as well stop talk.
Ravi, I'm not judging.
Well, we'll need every bit of that enthusiasm of yours for what's to come, Raxus.
Oh, looking forward to it. God, I want to hit something. Bam. If there are no other direct in party conversations you want to have, or any other sending spells, any other prep things you want to do, we can fast forward your 3 days travel. But again, you have
Anyone-
3 days
anyone
worth
wanna
of
do
time
sending
to do
stuff?
things.
So sending stuff again, and then just remember who's getting the ring of spell storing and what do you want in it. That's got to be done before we get there.
Like, so sure gets the ring.
All right. So Sherry, do you know what you want spell wise?
I definitely need at least like 2 sendings on there. I'm not sure what else.
So again, remember the ring of spell storing is 5 levels of spells. So if you
Oh,
want to do
Spirit
multiple sendings,
Guardians.
okay. So if you want to do multiple sendings, that's something we can do along the way. So that's what Roach is asking about right now. So like we can do those sendings now. I'm asking about your final spell lineup for when we're going into this situation, and that's going to be 5 total levels worth of spells. So 2 firsts and a third, 2 seconds and a first, fourth and a first. Some combination thereof.
What is Spirit Guardians?
Spirit Guardians is a 3. So you could have a second level spell, or you could have 2 firsts if you did that. That is a good choice for sure.
Okay, let's do Spirit Guardians. I'm
You're
not
going to be
sure what
right in the
other
thick of
do.
things. Do you use your reaction for a lot of things?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I can give you 2 options. One is absorb elements, which basically, as a reaction to you receiving elemental damage, you would have that damage and then add 1d6 of that damage type to your next attack. And then other option I think would be best would be shield. So shield is as a reaction +5 AC until your next turn. Those are both first levels. So you could have one of each or 2 of one of those if that appeals to you.
Are they both concentration?
No, neither one is concentration. Those are just both reactions. So they would
nice.
take them. So like let's say you used a shield and then somebody in your melee range ran away, you couldn't opportunity attack them because that's your reaction as well.
Okay, I'll do both of them then.
So you want one of each of those?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so that'll be your final lineup. So just keep track of that yourself. It's just for my own purposes of what I needed to give you. But yeah, if you're doing the sendings though, that could be done. You just got to keep Vinteth or me near you to keep refilling the ring.
Okay. Spirit Guardian. The other one was absorbed elements?
Absorb elements. Yep.
Okay. Shield.
And then these days are also the right time if anyone wants to swap out any of their attunement items or anything you guys want to make sure is equipped, any items to pass around, any potions to distribute. I know I gave you guys potions last time. I don't know if you guys divvied them up yet.
No, we did not.
No, we did not. I'm only attuned. I'm pretty sure. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, it's just been so long. I keep forgetting about this. I'm only attuned to 2 items. Oh wait, do I need to attune? Do I have to attune to that piece of the rod that I'm using right now?
Yes.
Okay, so then I am on 3. Never mind.
Do I have to attune to the ring?
To use it,
Yes.
yes.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Um.
Must be nice having slots.
Okay,
Oh
I
man,
don't
we
think I
really
can
got to
have the
get back to the
ring.
broker after this. Oh, you're at 3 slots already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does anyone else want to use the Ring of Spell Story for the fight to come?
I nominate Valir since I cannot.
I'm at 3.
I'm also.
Damn it, Valir.
There's Suji.
Yeah, I think I'm just at 2.
There's also
Yeah. Okay. So.
Unless actually no, I do have 3.
there's
Oh, okay.
Bluefin?
It's actually not the worst idea. If Blution's not like too overloaded, give him some support spells.
Blution Spirit Guardians.
Oh my god, fucking Nikolai Spirit Guardians.
Blution is a ranged fighter. Spirit Guardian's probably not the right call
no.
for it.
Actually, the best call would probably be Nikolai, and then we just have to fucking surround Nikolai if he pops the Spirit Guardians.
Just
Like,
just
do
load him with
not
healing
let him
spells,
get
bro.
touched.
Or just load them with like fairy fire.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Guiding bolts.
Spirit Guardians and Sanctuary. Let him do it.
Oh my god, it's true. If somebody casts Sanctuary on him,
Pretty sick.
I
Pretty
am
good.
the god of potions and death.
You got
what
it,
does
buddy.
what does Nikolai's Spirit Guardians look like? Does it look like Valir? I mean, like Vintet's, because
Does
Vintet
it
has
look
to
like
cast it.
Probably, yeah. It'd be Vintet's. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's horrific. Or again, maybe Nikolai will be into it, like you said. He's the god.
And you
of
can
death.
put like a higher level spell in there too, right?
You have
Oh, you
5
can put
levels worth of
5
spells.
total levels.
I could
So
put
that could be-
conjure animals in there.
That's
Nikolai
actually
summons bears.
again, that's not a bad idea. That's pretty good.
We will even the odds with bears.
When the group realizes how good this ring actually is.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, dude, the spell storing ring is no joke. It's just like
mean,
I get it though.
you-
Everybody's got
you
their
also
slots
have
locked up.
You also have an Ioun Stone of fucking storage.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of attuning to the Ioun Stone because I currently have that, and it's currently got a gate spell in it. Right? I'm sorry, a gate seal spell in it.
Yes.
Oh my god. So I'm probably gonna attune to that, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Like that's potentially useful, whereas the rod, I don't think that's gonna be useful against him. So yeah, I'm gonna attune to the Ioun Stone in my 3rd slot to have the gate seal ready to go as a 4th backup option for him.
if I unattune from my knuckle dusters, I will lose. I don't really lose anything. I don't gain anything. Just it gives you 1 ranged attack as a bonus action.
I mean, 7, it is completely up to you. If you unattune from the mantle now, it just cuts you off from talking to the broker until you guys get back to the broker. Is this
Oh.
fight worth it?
That's a good question.
I think so, because you guys can just send him stones and
We can just send him messages. It just means we can't get anything back from him until we.
Yeah.
But that could be worthwhile, man. If you want to do it for this fight, I get it. You know, that's I'll leave that one up to you. And then you can just get the ring.
I have one other question.
Mhm.
Can I pop Spirit Guardians though if I'm raging?
That's a good question, actually.
You
I
would
don't
have
know.
to do it before you start raging. Because once
Okay.
you are raging, you cannot cast spells.
Okay. And I think it might be worth it for this fight.
Do you want like a double shield? Do you want a shield absorb elements like I was suggesting for Zaishuri? Or do you want something else?
Or just like Giga Spirit Guardian.
Giga Spirit Guardian.
Are you saying give him a 5th level
Yeah.
Spirit Guardians? Oh my god, that's actually kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, because the point is, once he's raging, he can't reaction cast shield.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, duh. You're right. He's not gonna be able to cast anything.
And I
That's
can
it.
switch in between my tail and all my things as a bonus action, so it's fine. And my tail gives me up to a D8 extra.
Hmm.
And range. Might be necessary to have the ring, the gauntlets, and the bracers on, so if we do have to make escapes to do anything else, I can just cause the most amount of damage.
Hmm.
And I will be up front, so anything around me will be getting hit with my guardians. I don't play back. So we'd have mine and Vintet's in big ass circle.
Double Spirit Guardians is a pretty solid start to a plan.
Yeah. And then you get to find out what my spirit guardians look like.
Well, you know, rings up for grabs, so it's there if you wanna do that.
He already sent us something a month ago, and we haven't asked for anything else since then, right?
You know what? That's a good idea. I will send the broker a message.
Okay.
Approaching Zane's fortress. Um, Seven may need to disable the cloak for danger to come. Anything else you need to send before we do? 22. That's it. Or rather, I guess, let me rephrase that. Anything else you can send us before we do? That sounds nicer and is also
Yeah.
more accurate.
Understood. Almost a week before can send again.
Ah, damn.
Katori should be en route. He will meet you at the mountain.
Oh no. Oh no. God damn it.
He's losing it.
I'm gonna since Valir brought this up to me before first, I'm gonna go over to Valir real quick. Just Valir, I think the broker's losing his mind. Like, actually something's wrong. Very wrong. And I'll tell him what just happened. That he just he thinks we're on our first approach.
Oh man. I don't understand how he could just use a chunk of his time, memory. I don't know what is going on in his
I don't
head
know.
right now, but it feels like he just went back in time before we told him anything, unless Katori's death is really affecting him this badly.
Maybe, but that seems unrealistic, even for a trauma response to trauma. Something else must be going on. I'm certainly not going to try to address this with him through messages right now.
Absolutely not. Well,
Wait, hold on. DM.
Yeah.
Has it actually? Sorry, remind me. Since he sent the package, he said it's a week till he can send again. Is
Mhm.
that true or
Give
no?
me a give me a history check.
Oh, motherfuck. God damn it. 1 second. There we go. I am gonna no, I really want to remember when the fuck he sent this last. I'm gonna use one of my rolls. All right, yes, and that is
Nat 20.
a nat 20 for a 28. When the fuck did he send this package?
That timing lines up with the last time you guys were going to the mountain. He is well over a month since the last time he sent the package.
Well over a month. Okay, so he can actually send right now. Okay, so I'm gonna suggest my plan to Valir. Valir, he thinks there's a week before he can send anything more to us. But it's actually been 5 weeks since he sent his last package, so he can send
Right.
another. I don't know if I'm going to cause him a crisis, but I really want to send him a message back and simply insist, as nicely as I can, that he send us something now. on one hand, it might get us some sort of resource for the battle to come, potentially minor help. On the other, what's that going to do to him if, in fact, he's truly having some sort of mental break?
I'm not sure. I mean, it could just snap him out of it and realize that he's in the wrong time that he think he is. We could ask Babby. He might know better than us what may or may not happen. He has known the broker longer than we have.
Maybe it's worth asking. Oh, right. Okay.
Babby.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey guys.
Abby, did you notice the broker having any issues when you were there last time to visit?
Oh yeah, no, he's right fucked up. I was telling Valir that earlier, a couple days ago. I didn't
So
want to worry. I didn't want to worry everybody yet because I didn't. Yeah, I knew we had other things to do.
I sent him a message and told him we're on approach to Zane's. He believes this is our first approach. He made a reference to Vittori still being here, coming to help us. Something is very wrong. I
Oh,
don't know
jeez.
if this is the right move, but we have this cloak that the broker is able to send us a package once per month. He believes it's been 3 weeks since he sent us one. It's actually been 5. So he can send us a package. If I send him a message back and politely insist that he try to send us something, do you think that would snap him out of it, whatever's going on, him realizing that something is off? Or is that going to completely upend his mental state?
Jeez. I mean, yeah, technically, it could possibly send him into a complete psychic break. Um, if you, if you believe one thing and then somebody tells you something completely different, it could fuck him up pretty bad. Or it could snap him out of it. Um, it depends on how important it is getting whatever package he has. If he was already working on it, you could potentially reach out to Dwellin or Finnegan and see if it was
Hmm.
already prepared and see if they can just kind of like force it through and then break his mind later. I don't know. Yeah, either way, it could work.
All right. I'm gonna get Vinteth over. Vinteth, you sent a message to Dwellin before, yes?
Yes.
So I'll reiterate everything from here. To explain, what the whole deal is with this. So, what do you think? Would you want to reach out to Dwellin and maybe ask if whatever care package or anything the broker might have ready for us can be sent through, and then we can worry about the broker's altered state of mind at a later time?
And her
It could also be
try.
nice if I mean, you said Dwellin was covering for him. If we make it clear we know something is wrong and we're trying to avoid causing harm, that might make him understand, we're not trying to use this against him. I
So what do you want me to say to Duel?
tell Dwellin that we're on a very dangerous approach on this mission as part of this mission for the broker. He has a care package of some kind for us, but his timing is off, and he doesn't believe he can send it through. I'm sure Dwellin will understand what we mean. If he doesn't, we'll clarify further.
In Duelin.
Let's hope this works.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I think this is the best way to do this because I don't think we can afford the broker having a mental breakdown.
No.
What you got, Vintef?
Thinking.
Okay, fair.
How I
fair,
want to word
fair.
this.
Oh my god. Sorry. While you think of that, I just realized we absolutely must go back to the broker afterwards, because regardless of this whole bit with his mind or whatever, if we're still doing work for him, Nikolai is attuning to this coat. It's gonna be perfect.
Nikolai's just gonna be a permanent captive of ours.
I prefer the term team slayer.
That's right.
That's right.
He
High
is.
five.
So after we gave him the goggles, man, he knew. He knew he was on the squad.
Potentially working my way up to paid associate.
Ooh.
Crickets.
No, oh, I just see that was that again. No, are you kidding? I want Nikolai to stay on after this whole situation.
Well, we'll get him a little salary to support him and his husband. You know.
Yeah, I like their whole side story, man. It's good.
All right, I
They
send
get charged for crimes.
Llewellyn.
And it's a nice bit of levity amongst all the potentially world altering conflicts.
Oh, we're all
You
gonna die.
perform well after this.
Changes
Nikolai,
from
I will
criminal
give
to war
you 2
criminal.
gold a week.
I'm the main character.
This was the Nikolai story the whole time.
Alright.
Exactly how I wrote it.
Yeah. Look, man. Well off is 15 gold a year. I'm gonna give him like 2 gold a week.
Yeah, damn, no wonder Pollution agreed to go with us. We
Yeah.
really need perspective on this and money we're throwing.
I was like, or I could give you this shiny rock, and you work for us for 5 years.
Rock for 5 years of service. Pretty good deal.
Yeah.
It is.
I get what he means though. If like you have a gemstone of a certain
Yeah.
value, then
Yeah.
that's basically I knew exactly what he was talking about. Yeah, it's basically like, hey, here's this ruby for 5 years of service. Like,
Yeah, you go to
holy
any
shit.
jeweler, they'll tell you it's good. I have this giant piece of amber.
Vintef, the message you get back. Ah. You know, it is not my place to stay. He's not great. Llewellyn is taking care of things. Llewellyn will see what he can do.
All right.
Nice. I assuming you share with the class, Ventep?
I was trying to, but we were yapping. I said, Llewellyn, broker was preparing package. He's still not himself. Thinks he's 4 weeks behind current time. Can you still send it to us? Can you send it to us if ready? The Llewellyn's gonna hook us up.
Yeah.
What was the exact
Nice.
wording he just used about the broker?
He said he's not doing well, right?
Yes.
Pretty generic. Yeah. Well, it's good that he was finally honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand he was just trying to cover for his employer, his friend, whatever those two are.
7.
Yes.
About this time, you feel a very heavy thump on your side of your neck.
Oh. And it wasn't Leola.
It was not.
I think we got it, guys.
Oh,
I will
let's
pull out the package.
let's see what we've got. Our final care package, courtesy of Jeremiah.
All right.
I guess courtesy of Dwellin in this case.
As you take the care package out, the first thing you notice is it is quite hefty. This is larger than any of the previous ones he had sent you.
Wow. I will start to open it up. No one else is gonna
Yeah.
step forth.
Well, it's in my neck, Rob.
Oh, I thought you put it down.
No.
Like, it's here. I want to open the package.
All right, open it then.
And I very carefully move for it with the one arm because I will not put Leola down.
Easy enough. Yeah. With a heavy thud, a large package of papers and documents, and as you start kind of looking through it, the first thing you notice is compared to other packets he sent you, sometimes he was sending you tomes, he was sending you research, he was sending you things that were like already written, plus his own handwritten notes. The first thing you notice is this is completely handwritten. This is thousands of pages written in the broker's hand.
What the fuck?
The second thing you notice is it is complete gibberish from start to finish. There is not a single coherent word in this. There are symbols, there are words written in different languages. This is the culmination of something, but it is something you cannot make heads or tails of. You start translating words into languages that you have to start taking from different people are translating different words because of the languages they know. There's some words you don't know at all.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It is not
boy.
written. You think for a second it's written in code until you realize none of this makes sense.
Babby.
Yeah.
So we got a package from the broker. It's all handwritten. Does this look similar to what you saw when you went to go visit him? Like similar I don't even know what to call this. I don't know.
Bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. It looks. There's nothing. He's not saying anything, but he's saying everything. I don't understand it. It's fucking frightening. He's a brilliant man.
Well,
So either this only makes sense to him or fuck, he's broken.
that's very unfortunate.
All very concerning. Should I take off the mantle?
I mean, he sent the package. There's a time limit.
Look at what we got from him. I think it's pretty obvious at this point that whatever's happening with him, we're not going to get much in the way of aid until it's fixed.
Yeah. So yes. I think it is then worth unattuning to it.
I'm tempted to send him a message like, hey, this is the current date. You're a few weeks behind. Katori's dead. We're fighting the Zane guy again. Wake up.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's why I was thinking about having him send me the thing. See if we fucking break his brain.
Tempted.
If I would like anybody who spent who would have spent the length of time reading through the pages of notes to just roll a d20 for me.
Sure.
Okay.
One of us
Everyone or
you-
just one person?
Everybody who would have, like, if
Okay.
once the package came through, would have given at least some period of time to try to help read through the notes. Like, if
Absolutely.
somebody's like, I'm not reading this, or I'm not looking at it closely enough, you can abstain. But if you would have spent a few minutes reading a couple pages or trying to help figure out the code of whatever this nonsense was, just give me a d20 roll.
Yeah.
One for Tinkers.
Just Suji.
No for
13.
Tinkers or yes for Tinkers?
Let's say no for Tinkers. Let's keep this to the 6 of you.
Okay.
Say Ravi, Zaishori, and Suji. Give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh boy. Huh? Okay.
8.
20.
6.
Double checking. Does that auto calculate? Come on. Load, please. Anyway, it auto calculates, but just making sure. Oh yeah, yeah, it's auto calculating. Okay, cool. I will say, on top of that, Suji and Ravi, the two of you can give me. I will call this Arcana or Religion, your choice.
Okay.
It's about zeros for me, baby. Let's go religion.
That's pretty good.
Nice. Ooh.
As you're flipping through the notes, you're having this conversation, you're talking about the broker, his mental state, and how you should approach this next. Ravi and Suji, the two of you are like having the conversation, but haven't put notes down yet. Like, you're still flipping through pages, you're still looking, you're still reading through nonsense, through gibberish. And Suji, I think you just instinctually, and Ravi, you through your font of just interacting with magic, get to a point a few pages in of just flipping and reading and flipping and reading, and you're trying to make sense of things, and you feel your brain start to just crumble and twist in on themselves. Suji, you
Ah.
instinctually just drop the pages and step back. Ravi, you feel a twist on your mind. Something is trying to invade your consciousness from the pages you are reading, and you instinctually drop them and step away.
Interesting.
Say, sure.
What?
as you watch Ravi and everyone else step away, Zaishori, you dig in deeper. You are flipping through page after page after page. Your brain becomes not your own. Something in your mind has twisted. Something here has pulled you into the recesses of the words. Saishori, can you roll a d6 for me?
Oh
Bro,
my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
bro, I swear,
Fucking mind
if,
control,
if we
crazy
lose her,
notes.
if we lose her already, bro.
Saishori, give me an attack roll.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck, man?
She's about to swing on one of us.
Ravi, as you pull yourself away, Suji, you instinctually drop the pages and step back. The rest of you are still mid conversation with the three of them and notice like Ravi and Suji both kind of step away. You watch as Zaishori calmly puts the pages that she was reading down. And then in a flash that you can only see from Zaishori carrying her sword, releases the Slayer's Bane from her side and stabs through the shoulder of Suji. Go ahead and roll for damage for me.
Oh, oh,
Oh man.
Why Suji always got it done?
It's fucking poor sushi.
boy.
man.
I'm sorry.
Suji, you take 11 points of slashing damage.
What
And
the
for the
fuck,
s-
Saishori? I made you a sword.
For the sake of this, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Oh my.
Oh, no.
I rolled an 18. Am I just like not part of this at all?
An 18 initiative or 18?
Before the D20.
Yeah, you're
assuming
fine.
Oh,
We
so
saved,
I'm just
right?
fucking standing there watching this happen. Like, what the fuck's going on? Words.
Three minds were corrupted. Two of them were able to resist, and now we're talking about fighting Saishori. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh god.
Look,
got
you don't got the big sword.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You got that restoration slotted,
I do.
old buddy, old pal. That's good. I don't know if I don't know if that'll break this, but
Okay, bam, bam. 1, 2, 6. Start the combat. Is anybody not in here? 1, 2, 3,
it's
4,
it's a
5.
12 for me with alacrity bridging. I don't know if that changes my position.
Well, I can move you. You're still last, which is funny.
Oh, okay.
But
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I gotta roll D8. Five total.
all right. Well then, Vinteth, you are first to act.
What the fuck just happened?
She fucking stabbed me.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I was just fucking reading that crazy book.
Oh,
So, yeah, and I know it's not my turn, but I can still yell out within this, right?
I'd say so.
Something from the pages and what the broker sent us tried to invade, take over my mind. Whatever it is, it got her.
Alright, well, I don't have lesser restoration, so let's use my level 5 slot for the day, I guess. Greater restoration. I'll walk over to her
Diamond
and
dust do we have?
smack her. I have
Shit.
enough. I have enough.
Okay.
I have some.
I have enough. I have enough. I have some.
so much confidence.
We gotta make that a priority so we get out of here.
Cool. Just confirming. Bam, bam. All right. That is going to be an action, touch, bam, bam. Cool. Give me a spellcast roll. So D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
D20.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Oh no, what did I miss? Oh no. Oh god.
Yeah, about that.
Wait. I know. I don't know what's happening with the spell casting roll with a greater restoration casting, Rochi, but if
Mhm.
I see something going wrong with this, can I try to?
I'll allow it.
All right. That's not working. I'm gonna spin that back and give it another shot.
Run it back. 15. Yeah, 15.
As you cast Greater Restoration, you start to feel the spell falter as Ravi recorrects your line of history, essentially, time, the way that you're preparing to fail, and you feel something kind of snap you into the right position. And you watch as you cast the spell, you watch the glow shine over Saishori, and you watch the eyes that were, which you're seeing for the first time as you got into touch range with her, were glazed over and just almost chalk white, start to just blink, and you see her normal eyes appear.
I'm snapping
Saishori, you
like
are
I
no longer out of it.
I was casting the spell by touching her shoulder. I'm just snapping my finger in her face, like, wake the fuck up, hello. Did it work?
What?
Sure.
What's happening?
I grab her by the shoulders and I point her towards Suji. I'm like, you did that. And I walk away.
I'm
Just
about
walk
to
away.
stab you in the face when it's my initiative.
Vinteth, you really need to work on your bedside manner.
I never claimed to be a doctor.
DM, do I remember
So-
anything?
so-
You remember reading the pages, and now you remember getting Vinteth kind of like tapping you on the shoulder and snapping in front of you. You do not remember what happened in between.
Damn.
I did not do that.
Oh, we saw you do it.
Hey, we
Oh,
did.
I'm
You literally
about to
did.
not do this as well.
Suji, you felt the pages pull your mind, didn't you? I saw you drop them.
I also felt a sword pierce through my shoulder.
Yes, I know. I know you're mad.
Yeah, fucking was some weird shit. I don't fucking. Sure, heal me now if you want.
Oh,
Yeah, you should probably give some of that magic touch.
This they're like, why?
I like to think the silence is canon. Like she's just looking at him, like thinking about it, like, nah.
Yeah, that's valid.
I'll heal him from my pool.
Nice.
They sound very apologetic.
Begrudgingly.
So much. Can't you just feel the remorse in her voice, CG?
I have no recollection. I was reading the pages and then it just felt like
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I will look to. I assume everyone just saw what happened, so we're gonna have to explain to some extent. Why she's stabbing Suji.
With Scrap and Rex has come over and punches Seven in the face.
Rex is still holding Lola.
I will just go to Babby. Babby, I don't know what the hell is going on with the broker, but whatever just happened to her was caused by these pages. Will you help me bind these? I'm going to put them in the bag of holding. I don't know what the hell, what magic has befallen them, but something in here is dangerous.
Yeah, no, that seems like a good idea. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and put those in a bag. She can kind of like, you know what? Cast a spell. Mage hand pops out, starts closing books. Like, close that, and close that. Um,
I could try to
I'm just-
dispel the magic on.
No, we don't have time for this right now. But whatever's affecting the broker, one of two things just happened. Either number one, the broker intentionally sent us this material as a means to try to get us to read it and have what happened happen. Or B, something is controlling him and he doesn't even realize what the hell he's doing. But whatever magic is infused in these pages, I need to figure it out. I don't want it to spell, but we also can't risk anyone else reading it right now. So we put it away, stick it into the bags of holding, and put it on the giant list of shit we have to worry about once fucking Zane is dealt with. I'll just write it down with everything else. I'm losing my mind here a bit.
Eh,
And I don't
else?
mean from the pages.
What else is new?
It's fine. I'm just gonna explain to Rexus that reading is bad.
I could have told you that. Punch, punch, punch.
I was like,
You know what,
I'm
Seven?
a little over. I'm still holding Loyola, Rexus. You want to spar? Let me put her down first.
Sounds like an excuse.
All right. Loyola, you're gonna go up in the air for a second. Is that okay?
Whee!
And we just start hammering at Rexus until I can catch her again.
While that's happening. Meanwhile,
My
Rest of
arm is still bleeding.
she healed it.
He's just smushing his good berries and he's like, it's still not working.
I'm just putting good berries into the hole.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm glad that's over with. I'm glad we don't have to fight Saishuri full force like we did with 7. Why is it always the heavy hitters something's always happening to, guys? Why?
This is the
'Cause-
nature of things, apparently.
No.
Wait a second,
We- is
Valir.
it-
Did I hear that right? Does this happen normally? I thought this might have been a one-time thing. Is
I
this
mean,
something I gotta be watching my back for?
No,
My
not
situation
normally.
very different. What happened to me will never happen again now.
That is true.
Not normally, and this will never happen again from someone else in the party. Does that sound very reassuring?
It's fun.
I mean, look, once it happens, twice is a coincidence. We're still on twice. So it's not a pattern until it happens a third time. So for now, we're fine.
How long since it's been since the last time?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Little time,
2 months.
bit of time.
Blueshin's gonna do
Does
an
he?
insight check.
Yeah, that tracks. Let's say Ravi or Valir, one of you with advantage, give me a deception check.
Oh man, it's not gonna be too good for me, but sorry. Wait, oh, one of us?
One
You
of
can do
one
it
of you,
for me.
you're both doing it. Yeah, so
Oh, we're both doing it. Nice.
you can either both do it separately or one of you with advantage. Your choice.
Your turn. Because that about fits.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
that tracks. That tracks.
Yeah.
With all the confidence that you got that conversation, Blueshin, that is the answer you get.
I think I'm gonna stay as far away and shoot from the back line.
Which is very different. Mine was an experiment to see what would happen if no one talked to me. That issue has been resolved. That's new.
It's It's fine.
7, did you forget about the plants as well? What plants?
Yeah. What they do?
What the fuck you talk about plants?
Oh yes.
Well, there was this random batch of plants, and then they started attacking us, and we had to stab them out.
That wasn't
This has
like
happened 3 times.
But that wasn't like mind control though.
They did want to be picked.
Oh yes, that was kind of mind control. Okay, but like for a very specific purpose. I mean, the flowers, they wanted to be picked. Makes sense. And if they gotta mind control you to do it, I mean, not
Rob,
nice.
Ravi, according to your thing, mind control has only happened twice. That's just coincidence. Separate case for me.
Okay,
Not
so
my-
you're saying it still only counts as twice. So we're still
That's
in
what I'm
pro-
saying. Yes.
all right,
Only 2
proper
actual mind
coincidence.
controls. Yes.
There you go, Lucian. So now we can
Well,
all be
personally, I've been mind controlled 0 times, at least from my knowledge. So it's a bit more. And for a group that's been around for 7 months, I
It's like
definitely am be watching my
This is-
back here.
during my month.
I will lean into whoever. I'll just assume Ventas there. Now that he mentions it, we have been mind controlled an inordinate amount of times for this short stint our group has been together.
Have we? Maybe you
I mean-
guys.
I
No,
also
the-
don't want to
the-
bring up the Umber Hulks that made you guys almost jump off a bridge, but that's besides the point.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so maybe it's a pattern, but you're not to tell me.
This world was meant to control us. Crazy.
I think Blucian, you feel a tiny tug on your shoulder, like on your
Mhm.
shirt. If they did it well enough, you wouldn't know if you were mind controlled.
To be fair, little lady, that's why I said I don't believe I ever have. Why? Do you know something?
No. Skip.
Exact Jack, right? Shit.
I mean, it's
Oh man, I so wanted a nat 20 on that. I just
know.
wanted him to know if he really has or not.
hard to read that child.
Maybe it's just a kid, but now I'm paranoid about this shit.
You'll be fine.
So are we all done stabbing each other?
I think
Are
so.
Are we Rexus?
Yeah,
Yeah, what was that? Which of you two were fucking mind controlled there, and how'd you break out of that? Just started punching the shit out of each other.
Look at just what we do.
And I thought we were just fucking around. It's been a couple
Yeah.
days since we left, and I just wanted to fight something, and I saw Saishori stab Suji, so I just assumed it was fair game to start punching. So I went for the thing that I knew wouldn't break.
He even threw a member of the council in the air, and you were fine with that? I don't get what's going on with this group. Maybe
She
I
can
should
fly
just keep
if
my
she
mouth
wants
shut.
to. It's just fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
So
'cause I
look-
just threw her.
You can just see, Belushi, it's a lot of people who are clearly itching for battle at this point.
Literally all I was made for. This is all extra. This is all
Don't-
me.
Don't act like I didn't see how fast your finger was on that trigger.
Well, yeah, when I suddenly am walking with a couple people I have just recently been acquainted to, and they just start stabbing each other, I always gotta be prepared.
The real question is, who would you shot first?
Probably that tiefling that just stabbed that guy who's traveling with us. My name's Suji. Yeah, that guy.
Real interesting. You would choose the elf side before you chose the tieflings.
Now that you mentioned Praxis, it's an interesting question. I don't know if he's allowed to harm either of them, technically by his contract, since they're party members. So, would he be in violation no matter who he harmed, or would it? Never mind. Let's not get into contract law. Getting
Let's
into
keep
my-
talking about that. Why, Rexus? You gonna defend tieflings over other people any time of the day?
I was saying, if you didn't know the situation, it just seems like, how did you know that Suji wasn't an enemy spy, and that's why Saishori stabbed him?
Don't you think Zashori would have said something out loud? There was no, I caught nothing of that. I would have held my fire until I knew a little bit more, but that don't seem right with me. Especially when they're supposed to be friends and all. Plus, she looks like she could take a shot or two, maybe not 3.
Well, after all we've been through, going to my people's grave, gonna treat us like that, Blution?
What do you even mean, Seven?
Just gonna shoot us now for no reason? Well,
Well, when I see a very powerful looking tiefling start stabbing the little straw man over there, I'm gonna try to defend the weaker of the two. The fuck you talking about that I'm weak?
yeah, you didn't
Bro,
see nothing. He
You
didn't
were
come with
you were
us.
crying for a hot minute there,
Look,
yelling about heal, heal, heal. What even class are you? What do you
Soup.
even do here? Are you another one of those potion boys?
Oh my
I am a
I-
druid, and we
Oh
can
my
say this
God.
right now.
If they start fighting, dude.
roll for initiative.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Right.
Blution, I'd
Hey.
be careful around Suji. He will kill you with the butt. I've seen it many times.
You know,
He-
if
He does
He's-
not look like he's got much of a butt there.
Oh god.
Suji, I'm
you know
defending.
if anyone is scouting us right now, we're really selling the roaming band of mercenaries thing.
Quick, someone threw some gold.
What? I just meant with all the fighting amongst each other.
Yeah, over gold. Drops a pocket
Ah.
full. It's like, how'd that get there?
Sprinkle some crack on him, boys.
It's just what I've been led to understand. People fight over this shiny metal. Too. Now, reasonable doubt, right there. There's money on the ground. It happens. Zashuri, pick it up. I think you win. You stabbed.
Lucian's gonna roll this real quick. Oh, that was not very well.
You're having this
Slight-
conversation, Lucian
a
just goes
slight-
over and just starts picking the gold up off the ground.
What do you?
Totally conspicuous. Just
He thinks nobody's watching.
It's right next. He's right next to me.
He's trying to use his foot to like grab it a little bit. Kind of make a little bit too much noise.
Lucian, we can all see what you're doing.
Lucian,
Yeah,
give
why
back
is
my
this
money.
sand so soft?
As he's
The
doing.
tiny localized dust cloud is just forming.
Yeah, it's fun. I think this would be appropriate for 7 at this point. I'm gonna do a little intimidations, like, just give me back my money.
Didn't even pick it up yet. It's still on the floor.
Stop. It just said stop.
Stone
Just
floor.
go. I
A
grab
rich
him and
asshole.
I pick him up off the floor and hand it to him.
Yeah. Just gonna walk over, hand back to Zashuri, selling it. It's fine. It's literally like a handful.
Couple gold.
Yeah. We are mercenaries now. Can't be called seven deadly sins out here. Right now we are eight's bane.
But
I
as
don't
that
even-
scuffle comes to a close, is there anything else you wish to do in that moment or continuing your travels?
Yeah, continue the travels. Oh, I unattuned from the mantle so I can get the ring and the cord bracers on.
Nice.
Yeah. Just 1 gig of 5 level spirit guardians. So
Yep.
good.
Alright. As that scuffle comes to a close, you finish wrapping up the last of the notes from the broker in Ravi's bag. You continue on your way for another couple of days. About midday, 3 days after you left the encampment, you start to see in the distance the familiar sight through the wicked winds and cloud cover above in the ever dusk looking sight that is the waste. You can start to see just the shadow of the peaks of the mountain range that you have once passed through, that you once fought Zane in. You know from this distance, you're probably somewhere around, if you were to head straight, 2 hours away from the base of the mountain. So the question becomes, this is at bare minimum your final approach, but also where whatever plans you want to start enacting as far as how you guys want to approach the mountain, where you guys want to start looking, how you want to figure out your next entry point into Zane's stronghold should start taking place. So, with the mountain in the background, what would you like to do?
You gotta be casting pass without trace.
Keep approaching. I'd vote for keep approaching. Or we should rest now and march on it in the night.
Yeah, what time of the day is it?
It's midday.
Midday.
That I do kind of like the nighttime plan. When you guys got in here before, what time did you go? During the night, I assume.
Before dawn.
Yes.
We went in while it was still dark for our best chance.
I mean, maybe once we get inside, it won't even matter. For being honest, in terms of time.
Yeah, but it depends on our plan. Do we want the army out now and start releasing them when it's dark, or just full smash into them now?
I'm fine releasing them under the cover of nightfall. I guess the question is, are we going to attempt to scout to see if infiltration is possible, or do we want to just go ahead and begin getting the troops?
Could do the scouting now.
I think we used today to do some scouting to the best of our abilities. And then we can either go tonight or, right before dawn, as we did last time.
Do like that.
Question is, who's going to scout?
Not it.
And we really don't have a lot of stealthy people in this group, do we?
We have Valir and Suji. And Simon when he.
Oh, yeah, I guess pass without trace. Basically, anybody can become pretty solid.
I could be pass without trace, and I could be some sort of animal that's more stealthy, like a panther. Or if there's something deserty, that would make sense.
Turn into a fucking
blend
bird
in.
and go fly around.
DM, if I have advantage and disadvantage, does it just cancel out?
That's straight roll. Yep.
Okay.
And then anyone who's going, I can loan them the boots I have, which would give you advantage on your stealth checks. Or I can go with you and we can go full invisible.
I have a potion of invisibility.
You can just save that. That's going to be better for you in a fight. I can use the normal invisibility because we're not going to attack or use spells, and it
That's
affects multiple people.
Okay.
So, do you want to go Suji animal plan or go on foot with some invisibility? I mean, shit, I don't know if it would help, but I could make you invisible even if you do become an animal.
Yeah, I would say at least pass without trace, like an hour closer.
Hmm.
Would be my idea.
All right, so scouting party then? Yes.
Sonny,
I
can
can
you do
fly
the
above.
same thing?
I'm sorry, can I do what now?
The pass without trace.
I can't do pass without a trace. My invisibility is a bit more short term.
Oh,
Oh, he doesn't have the second level one.
Just greater.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's just me then. So actually, well, the spell storing ring. But the point is, in one day, if we're doing it today, I mean, I could cast it on up to, what is it? So for a second, it's just one. So then I could cast it up to 4 people. Is what I could do. 4 people / creatures visible for the purposes of this plan.
Does Leola know it?
It's a good question. We would be discussing this with everybody. I mean, obviously, Rex's Leola would be involved. We're talking about like what we're gonna do on approach.
Do. Up spell list. She does not, fortunately.
Okay. Blution, you any good at stealth?
I mean, I definitely get around pretty damn well.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't the best when I tried picking up those coins, not gonna lie, but I'm usually a little better if I'm focused on what I'm doing.
Okay. So we do small scouting party now. Rest
I don't.
after, and then Lisa Dawn.
Scout ahead, and I would say scout ahead and see if there's a good location, for us to infiltrate, and if there's a space for us to potentially unload the mechanism. I can make you invisible. I don't necessarily have to accompany,
Okay.
but I'm happy to come. Otherwise, whoever wants to go, please. I'm certainly not some master of stealth or infiltration.
Yeah, I mean, I could join. I'm pretty quick, stealthy. I could also walk on walls, so that's also pretty helpful.
Yeah.
So
No.
I'll be the one to ask. Do we have, obviously scouting is good. Do we have a point of entrance, or is that what we're looking for?
That
Yeah,
is
That's
is
what
what
we're
we're
looking for right
looking
now.
for. The place we went in last time was collapsed on our way out, so we do need to find another infiltration.
Yeah.
All right.
Tinkers to the skies, yes.
Yeah, as high as I can go.
Mm-hmm.
Not easy flying here.
I understand. So, Zaishori, I don't know if you want to also take to the skies to try to, get a view on it, but I could make you invisible and then the infiltrate, the guys who are scouting on the ground as well. If you want to do that.
Are we planning on going in any time within the next 24 hours? Because I lose
Planning
my.
on going
I
where?
don't,
Oh, I see what you're saying. You lose your wings. No, that's fine. Then
Yeah.
Tinkers can just do it. Tinkers can just do it. I just figured if you also want to, but that's cool.
I guess with the illusion magic, Tinkers might want to be like a different type of flying animal. Yeah, has there been like flying animals in the wastes? Vultures or something?
Not many.
Well, as long as not more than 3 people are trying to go on the scouting team, I could make him one of the invisible creatures targeted. So don't need to worry about it.
I have invisibility.
I'll throw it out there. I can fly, and I can carry Sashori. I'm also a horse, though, so don't know if that's a problem.
It's the
Well,
worst. There's weirder
no,
things.
because I'm going to make both of you invisible. And then Suji and you said Valia, you said you're going with him?
Yes, I'll go with him, and I'll do the same
Okay.
thing I did the first time, which was kind of use my wind manipulation to see if I could feel any like divots into the mountains to find any more tunnels again.
Perfect.
I
Okay.
want. Would I still be able to go, Ravi?
Oh, not if we want everyone invisible. That would be
Okay.
2 on the ground, 2 in the skies. I can only do a maximum of 4.
Okay. That's fine.
Actually, wait a second. I'm sorry. Yes, we can. 7. You're using the ring now, right?
Yes.
I'm going to cast a. Oh shit, we might be going today though. I can't burn through all my spell slots if we're going today. Like if we're going in. No, yeah, you'd already have the Spirit Guardians loaded, so we can't do that.
Yeah.
Never mind. Can't double up the invisibility. Yeah, so 4 people for trying to stay invisible. I'll leave that.
Is your invisibility different than Suji's spell?
Suji's is also good and can definitely help at the same time. But Suji's also only works in an area around him, right? If I remember correctly.
Suji has to go. It's within 30 feet of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
radiates from
pass without trace gives you, I think it's +10 on stealth rolls. Invisibility is just going to generally help, and usually you'll have like advantage on stealth rolls. So just the combination is really good. But what I'm saying is too, for the people in the air, if we want to send Zaishuri and Draconis.
Want to know because Sin's pretty good at looking for strange and different architecture and weak spots and things that might not be things.
So how about then? I don't have a better plan. We just have to forego the invisibility for some people if we wanted to go that way.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
mind not being invisible.
No, I meant more like Zaishori and
Oh,
that's probably not the best choice there.
I don't have to take to the skies.
How about for now we send the 3 of you on the ground, and I think it's more likely we find something there anyway. We need to find something more, and I could send Tinkers in the air.
Whatever works best.
Okay.
Definitely want to try to conserve your abilities for later on, of course.
All right, who's
We
going?
should all save.
Oh, go ahead.
We should all save our strength. Avoid doing anything unnecessary.
I get. But if we're coming back, if the plan is to rest until the morning, okay, I guess it's a question. You want to decide that now. If so, then we can be a little bit more.
I don't have a problem resting now and going early morning, middle of the night.
You mean resting after we scout?
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds. I think that'd be our best option for sure. Because who knows how long we're going to be scouting for? Who knows what we may or may not run into? So it'll be best to have a little bit of time to rest up.
How far are we from the mountain itself right now?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Give or take 2 hours.
Mm.
Yeah, the question is, how close do you want to get the full party before the stealth team takes off? Is the question.
That's a good question. I mean,
In theory, they could just stay back Suji and Lucian could also go forward. We can pass without trace for an hour before we do any invisibility, or pass without trace again type stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we'd want to get pretty close to give them, I think, some buffer time on the spells because both spells are an hour. So
Yeah.
maybe something like 10 minutes away, 5-10 minutes. Like we're back, but not like too far. Time to get there, scout around, and potentially get back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the full party, if we can find a spot within like 5 minutes that it's relatively covered, we can send them out from there.
Well, that's part of the danger. There is zero cover. You guys are in the midst of the wastes. There is
Yeah.
it is
Like-
open sand and desert.
Like basically
So what-
how I'm thinking about it is like pass without trace, pass without trace. You cast invisibility, like send the people in. Pass without trace out, like Suji doesn't actually scout stuff. Get maybe
Yeah.
like an hour, then an hour back, and then they re-go into the veil and kind of spam it.
But forget it. If we're gonna be resting after this, then I'll just come so I can recast the invisibility. That makes the most sense.
Yeah, you pretty much just stay in the veil till we're like 10 minutes away.
All right.
Yeah, because if we're just gonna be on the ground anyway, then all of us can just go, and then if it takes longer, if I need to recast it, we can do all of that and stay stealthy. So then the four of us.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So Suji, Blushin, Ravi, Tinkers.
Wait, no, not Blution. Wait, Blution?
Oh, Blushin's stealthy. It's up. I mean, he doesn't have to come. It's up to you. I don't know how many people you want to cast to be invisible and move around.
We're talking about with a recast, so that means I need to account for doing it at a lower level. So I need it to be 4 of us, not 5 of us.
Okay.
Because then that would give us some leeway. That would give us, hold on, how many fourths do I have? 2?
You're right back.
I have 3 at this level. Okay. So yeah, so if we bring all those people, we only have an hour. But under this plan, we'd have up to 4 hours to get this done. I have 4 castings that could hit all of us before we make it back.
Gotcha.
So then that would also give us some more leeway for keeping the full party further back. So we're not as easily scouted. I don't know how far back that would be in terms of minutes, DM, but like if somebody were, stepping out of a cave outside the mountain, like how far back would you have to be so they couldn't really see us?
Yeah, from the most perceptive people, you're talking between 200 and 300 feet away. They can usually clock someone. So
Mhm.
60 around 60 feet a turn. Yeah, they're within
Oh, so we could still
couple
only be like
minutes.
a couple of minutes out. No problem.
Yeah, give or take.
All right. So yeah, that's good. Done. Okay.
Guess
All right.
probably makes more sense. I stay back to protect Leola and the tapestry.
Okay, so you're gonna sit. So then we do bring Volutions. Then it's me, Valir, Suji, and Volution.
Yeah. Wherever I'd go, bring Leola. So it makes more sense for me to stay here.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I swear, if Pollutions and Suji start arguing, I'm knocking both of them out.
Yes, no. None of that's on the stealth mission. So you're well within your rights, Valia.
So I would like a group stealth check of the entire caravan approaching the mountain.
Advantage with the boots still count here, Rochi, or just 1d20?
If you have advantage, you can have it.
Mhm.
This is
And I need it. Oh my god.
Well, it's plus 10 on everyone too as well.
They're
Oh,
using
true.
are you using a cast without pass without a trace with everybody first. This will be
Yeah.
separate from the stealth mission. Okay.
Because that's only a third, right? So you can do a bunch of those?
It's a level 2 actually, so I can cast it a shitload of time.
Damn. Level 2. That's awesome.
It's actually everyone approaching the thing.
This is everyone approaching the 2 hours, roughly 2 hours to get close to the mountain. And then I think that the plan was about 5 to 10 minutes out, drop the party, and then the rest of you approach. So this is the first stretch of everybody approaching the mountain
Okay.
and the chances of you guys getting spotted on that approach.
All right.
Is a group stealth check with pass without a trace. So your stealth plus 10s.
Yep.
Do, 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 do.
Man, thank goodness for pass without trace.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Our average would have been terrible.
Yeah.
Like it brings the average up by 10 or something. God.
Yeah. Guessing danger cells doesn't help me at all on this.
Negative.
All right.
So 20, 24, 18, 15, 14, 21.
No. Mine was the advantage. So just the 15.
Just 15. Got it. No 14. So the one. What do we got here? I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing Vintef.
Oh,
Yeah.
Everyone on stealth.
Stealth.
thought it was just
No, this is the
No,
first
this is the
approach.
full group first.
9 for a 19. Still better than the rest of the average. Cool.
pretty sure I'm supposed to have disadvantage though. Do I roll again?
You should, yeah. First one was still better. Uh, as you all feel the magic of Suji wrap around you, you can feel just bits of the dust and debris from the desert kind of help obscure your visages in the waste itself. You see your footprints start to disappear as you step through the desert sands. Making your way closer and closer, the mountain starts to come more into sight. As you start to get to a point where you all think it's probably about time for those that are staying to bunker down and the advanced team to start making their way forward to observe, to scout and advance the mountain. I will say Valir.
Yes.
As the party starts to slowly approach and come to a stop, you notice not not directly overhead, closer to the actual mountain itself, a few creatures that are flying just not quite in a odd pattern, but seemed to be just kind of fluttering around near not near the base of the mountain, but towards like a little bit further up, just kind of circling and doing weird, just unnatural, I guess, patterns in the way that they're kind of flapping around.
Um, I tell everybody, hold on. There are creatures over there flying near where we're going to. I am assuming that they're probably surveilling anybody who comes in closer. Can I tell what kind of creatures they are or no?
Give me a perception or nature check.
Uh,
Sorry, was that for everyone or just some?
For this point, it's just Fleer at this
ele-
distance.
11.
With how high up they are and the clouds of the waste, you're unsure of the exact type of creature. You can just see the best you can tell, they flutter kind of like a bat, but a little bit larger based on how far away you are.
Mhm. Uh, yeah, just again relaying that to the group that there are some creatures flying around, similar kind of bats, but a lot bigger, close to where we were heading to.
I might not be able to transform into them since I'm casting Pass Without Trace, but there might be a chance I could copy one of them and act like I'm one of them, depending on the creature and if I feel confident in turning into one. That would take some replanning, but it is on the table.
Um, Sunny, have you ever encountered anything like that around here?
I can't say I had. I mean, usually flying things don't tend to hang around the mountains, especially the waste isn't a very conducive to flight. So, ground lizards and basilisks and things like that tend to do pretty well around here. But that's the first time I've seen something flying this close to this deep into the waste. There are other like
Mhm.
flightless like flying creatures towards like as you get closer to Falthier, but like this far in the waste, usually not. Not usually where they dwell.
Man, yeah, I guess it's probably safe to assume they probably up their security around here.
Hmm.
This isn't an ominous sign at all.
Well, if it comes down to it, we drop the tapestry right here. Do what we must.
Yeah.
Are we still willing to scout ahead?
I mean, we kind of need to.
All right, we still need an entrance, regardless. So
Yeah, that's. I f- I'm still down too.
okay.
All right. So those that are going ahead, if the plan is for invisibility and pass without a trace, just let me know who is going, and I would like. If you are both invisible and passed, that is a advantage on your stealth roll plus 10 to your stealth checks.
Mhm.
And just call out who's going and who's staying.
I'm going to recast and Viz. Obviously, Suji's going.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm going as well.
Party of 3, or is there a 4th?
Lucian or Shuri?
Yeah, do you want to come, Shuri? Or
Yes.
Is she stealthy enough?
can
Oh,
we
wait.
change? Yeah, can we change your armor before you go?
Wait, hold on. You know what? Yeah, I'll go. I can change on my armor. I don't feel comfortable taking it off, but I can.
All right. Make sure you take a few minutes to remove your heavy plate. I would like stealth checks with advantage for Zaishori, Suji, Ravi, and Valir. And then plus 10.
For the love of God.
Is there
Ooh, not 20.
nice?
Nice.
Trying to find the faster door. I'll just roll it twice. Taking the good one.
Y'all about to let Saishori out stealth all of y'all. She was being held back was by the armor the entire
Yeah.
time. She's clearly the stealthiest person of the bunch.
Yep. Yep. Natural talent right there.
Bro.
That's what you call that.
23.
23 for Valir, 33 for Saishori, 19 for Ravi, 18 for Suji.
18.
Not the 0. Are you sure you don't want the 0?
Hmm. I think I'll take the 18.
That's fair. All right. So, the 4 of you start to quietly approach the mountain. I would like you all to give me a perception check, the 4 of you as well.
So, man, it's not been my day.
Yeesh.
I don't. Oh, I don't know if it's this. If it's disadvantage based on the time frame, yeah.
No, you're good.
The first roll then. Uh,
Cool.
so 14.
19.
Am I rolling too? Or is this just
Just
scouters?
the scouting party. Yep, you're good. All right. As you all quietly start to approach, your footsteps disappearing in the sands beneath you, which is good. You're unable to be tracked. It is a little disconcerting, as unless you are holding on to each other in some way, you don't know where each other are for the most part. You assume you're keeping a close enough proximity to each other. I will ask, are you
Can we-
heading? Oh, go ahead.
Can we keep? So I was just gonna say, once I realized that, can we keep a tether? Because that would be something we're carrying. So, like a rope for that exact issue.
So this always becomes the interesting question. Depends on how far you let the rope go, because at a certain point, any of the drag in between is not being held or carried by any of you. It is just rope.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
That's
Oh
awesome.
man, random rope segments appearing in the middle of the desert.
Let's just hold hands.
Yeah, we could do that.
Good. So I guess the initial question is, Valir, clocking where those flying creatures were
Mhm.
to their positioning, are you heading towards them, further up the mountain, or south of the south of them, like further down the mountain? I guess would be the question. Like how compared to where they were, where would your positioning be? Like where are you attempting to head as a group?
You said there's not really a pattern of how they're flying around, right?
Not that you could tell.
Okay.
Now that we're closer, I'm gonna do a nature check on.
Go for it.
Fuck this game.
Oh no.
So you get some sand in your eyes. You start blinking real hard. It's like, god damn it.
Why is this damn dark cloud all blocking my vision?
So you said repeat that options again?
So basically you can either head like beeline directly to where you saw them, or
Right.
you can kind of start to like loop further north up the mountain range or south of them. It's basically just where do you want to contact the mountain? Where those flying creatures were, or slightly away from them?
I would say slightly away from them in case um we can find a better blind spot.
Okay. And would you want to go further north or further south?
Um it's due let's do self.
Yep. Looping further south away from those flying creatures, you finally, a few minutes, gain contact to the mountain range. Doing the best to stay quiet and kind of take in your surroundings. You're not, the best you can tell, you're not near that original tunnel. Nothing seems familiar to any of you. You don't see any signs that you are close to the Hell's Pass Valley, which is that kind of route that you guys took to get through this mountain range and then had that giant rock slide that blocked your way. The best you can tell, Valir, you are further south than both of those points. Taking a look around, keeping an eye, Suji, you look up and again you get a little bit of dirt in your eye. You can see probably about 80-ish, maybe 100 feet away, further north and flapping above. You can see again 5, 6 of these creatures that take turns almost, like two of them flap out, buffer against the wind, and then relatch onto the mountain range. Their flying patterns weird and body structure not quite bestial, but not quite humanoid. It's a odd combination of anatomy. Valir, looking over the mountains, the kind of the side of the mountain that you're at, slightly further south from you, you can see just the edge of what you could either barely make out to be either an entrance into the mountain, like a tunnel, or possibly more of possibly like a valley, like where rock formation dips further into the mountain range, so you might be able to go further in. Hard to tell from here what it is, but that's what the first thing you pick up.
I relay that to the group. I think I see an opening a little bit further south from us. I think that might be a good spot to try to see. If there's an entrance that way.
Oh, I'll follow your lead.
How I guess how high up is it?
It appears to be on ground level. It
Oh,
is
okay.
further south from you. Like you have to go
Gotcha.
a little bit ways down the mountain.
Okay. Well then, I start walking that way.
All right. The four of you, again, just going off of hush whispers, talking to each other for communication, make your way further down the mountain range to the south. You do, in fact, hit what looks to be a, a cave entrance. It's maybe 8 feet tall, rugged, jagged rock. Does not appear to be man-made. I would like you each to give me another perception check, actually.
Another what, Chuck?
Perception or investigation, actually. Either or.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Can I?
Yeah, you can.
I guess I would just take the same roll and just get
Yeah,
different bonus.
yeah,
All right,
it's fine.
so then 18 investigation.
10 for me.
17.
oh, mine's just a flat 4 on investigation.
So take the 11.
Yeah.
18, 17. Uh, on an 18 and 17, Ravi and Valir. Looking around this cavernway, two things catch your eye. Well, let me rephrase. One thing catches your eye, and one thing hits the two of you. The thing that catches your eye is fairly new. It looks recently carved. You see symbols or letters of a language neither of you know, kind of carved into the side, like around the cavern. Not a lot, just kind of like a small word of some kind.
Hmm.
The second thing that you both feel is almost as if the exhaling of a breath, a warm gust push its way out of this cavern and kind of hits you both kind of in the face.
Whoa. I guess I would just whisper. That was intense.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I think it's safe to say that's probably where to find them.
Yeah, I think that's probably our safest bets, considering this looks fairly new.
Yep.
Should we be concerned about those symbols over there?
Probably, yes. I could cast a spell to comprehend them, but not while maintaining this invisibility.
Do you-
Anyway, Zaishori, can you read that?
DM.
Sure, this appears to be infernal.
Hey,
that's what I was about to ask the DM if I recognize this as being the front from last time.
What does it say?
Make sure I have my notes right. Abandon hope. The abyssal mall.
Abandon Hope, the Abyssal
Mall.
Mall?
Yep.
ball.
Abysmal? Harsh words.
Anything else for you would like to do?
Do we want to go back? We could keep looking for, an alternative path.
Um, we can. Um, do you want to send Tinkers in there real quick just to take a peek?
I can bring him back out, but he would be visible.
Uh, DM, how far in can we see from where we are at right now?
To the edges of your dark vision, so about 60 or so feet.
We don't see much of anything, do we?
No, I mean nothing more than rough cavern walls and a somewhat carved tunnelway.
I say we can put a pin on this entrance, and we could see if there's any others around.
Okay, we have the time.
Yeah, we can make a mental note of it. Who knows? This might be an escape route we use later on.
Or, it's possible this might be the only entrance at this point.
Yeah. Either way, I think we're off to a good start. We found at least one point of entry.
I agree. Yeah, so I'm
Right.
down for us to do some more scouting while we got the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
See if we can find another entrance. That's not the big, hey, come in here and you die entrance.
Not yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah, it's an option.
Cool. Give me say another stealth check for the four of you.
Okay.
Still at advantage, still plus 10s.
My goodness.
Oh, I have advantage.
Oh my gosh, bro. What the heck? Well, good thing there's an advantage.
Yeah, good thing for the pass without trace advantage didn't do
That-
shit for me.
That too, fam. Oh my gosh. So 18 plus the 10, so 28 for me.
28, 29, 16.
Mm.
I'd like you all to also give me either investigation, perception, or nature checks, depending on what you're trying to do. Like, how are you going about the next stage of your, um, your search for this?
My thought process would be, looking for, hitting paths that might be not so obvious. Something that might be covering up a potential path into the mountain.
I think I'm gonna be kind of looking on guard other than the flying creatures, what else might be around, if any guards are hiding on the ground, etc.
Okay. Anything for you, Valir? There we go. There's
Yeah.
the roll.
It was loading.
And what are you
some
looking
reason.
for?
Um,
Or how are you going about looking, I guess is the question.
I am looking at anything that seems like any like rock patterns that are kind of disturbed or that look kind of out of place.
Okay. As you're all looking, as you kind of start scanning the walls and you're looking for anything outside of the norm, anything outside of this one tunnel that you found, scanning a little bit farther back north, Valir, I think the first thing you find is you find the remnants of a tunnel that, while it was once collapsed, somebody has recently tried within the last week or so to disguise the tunnel's collapse as natural. Like, it's trying to make it look like it's just the normal rock side, but you can see just faint outlines of what used to be the entranceway to another way of getting into this rock mountainside. But somebody hastily tried to make this look like it was just natural rock and was not once a tunnel itself.
Mm-hmm.
So you find that, Ravi, kind of looking around the same vein, you don't see right away anything that sticks out as like any other hidden passageways or anything that catches your eye like that. I think the thing that you see is something that catches your eye because you've seen it before. And as you kind of take a couple steps away from the mountain, you can see somewhere off in the distance, like over the mountain range, getting kind of twirled up into the heavy gusts and wind that's this environment entails, just a bit of what was once white, but now is pitch black plumes of smoke that are just kind of getting wisped away, coming somewhere further in the mountain range.
Um, okay. But so you said it was white, but now it's pitch black.
Yeah. It was white when the
saying-
last time you guys were here.
Oh, okay. And you said it's coming out of the mountain?
Somewhere towards like, you're not sure exactly where, but like deeper into the mountain range, there is some sort of smoke outlet coming from somewhere.
Got it.
Suji.
Yes, sir.
Suji, keeping an eye on those creatures, and you don't know where the rest of your party is kind of moving towards, but you're looking up at them to make sure that none of them are making a move. And they're continuing this kind of weird pattern of like flapping off and like clutching onto the sides of the mountain. And as you're kind of just watching them, you kind of just out of the peripheral of your ears, what you looking at? That's where we're on tonight's session.
Bro,
my
come on,
God.
dog. How
What
you
the
do us like
fuck?
that?
Find out Saturday in person.
Oh man. God damn it. Damn it.
He sounds
Fucking
friendly.
fucking random demons got true sight, man. Come on. That's not cool.
You just stick with it.
Yeah, come on, it's random. I would expect if Zane was up there, he'd be looking down like, hey, hey, what's up, guys? And he's just like, oh, this fucker. Of course he's got truth. Like, I would expect it from him. But
Some
random flying
random
demon
thing.
creatures? Come on. Ugh.
You don't know
God
what this
damn
is
it.
or isn't yet.
You're
That's
right,
some
I don't.
BS.
I don't know that.
Such
It's a super
BS,
cat.
man.
Cute.
We will pick up from there, and then the inevitable next approach next time in person
Hey, looking
with
forward to it.
blackjack.
Fuck you,
We said
stream.
wait. Bye, stream.
Bye, Street.
Bye,
No,
stream.
I was saying fuck
Bye.
you, stream, because they're not
No,
gonna
we're saying
say
goodbye because we're nice to
bye
stream.
bye.